I'm getting my, they're called Hidden Paperclips. And I'm going to sell these also at the craft fair. I made 19, but I pulled out bags for 18. I want to save one to put in my daughter's journal when we finish it. And I'm going to pick, as I go through them, I'll pick one out and set it aside for her. But I'm going to wrap the rest up and get them ready. I have 5 already set aside. And I think I have 19 in the pile over here. But I figured I'd let those of you who are interested in how I go about wrapping my stuff and what I put in it. I took a piece of digital. I use this for everything I'm selling. And then I backed it on a piece of regular old copy paper. And then I glued it just to strengthen the tab up a little bit because I want to use this to hang on my little thing. See, I have a pegboard that I hang these on. So anyhow, I'm going to finish folding them. And then I take each one, fold it in half, and I clip the edges just to finish it off. And I'm going to keep doing that until I have this pile done. When I'm all done, I'll wrap them up and then I'll print out the little price tag. I sell each one for $2. Well, they're pretty hooked up, you know. I'll show you what they look like in just a minute. Oops. Missed. So anyhow, this is how I do it. I have, today's Thursday. I have all of today and then all of tomorrow to get myself ready. I have everything's done. I just got to pack it up. The only thing I have left to do is, like I said, put these in their bags and put their price tags on them. Everything else is done. And when I'm all done, I'm going to do a real quick inventory. I've already inventoried from the last one, but I did not count to see how many I had left over after I sold everything. And I want to put an accurate number in my binder so I know exactly what I'm bringing with me, so I know exactly what sold. And this helps me. I'm only doing, I don't have a web page, so I don't sell online. If a friend wants one, I make one for them, and sometimes I sell them and sometimes I gift them. To me, it's all about just making them. I love making them. I got 2. I picked 2 up that time. Do it because I love it. And if I give it to somebody and it brings a smile to their face, I love that too. Which is why I told you in the last video, I don't know if I'm selling the Easter journals or gifting them to somebody because I really don't know. It all depends on the spirit, how I feel. You know, if he says, give it to that little girl right there, I'm going to give it to that little girl right there. So I have 2 left. And then we can start placing them in the bags and stapling them. I'll poke holes in them when I'm all done. Okay. Let me clean this little mess up. I got shot of 150 times. Okay. Oops, come here, you. There. Okay, so 1 bag. I take the bag and I grab 1. And I love that one. So I think that's the one I'm going to give my daughter. We're going to set that one aside. And then I put this one, see, they're two-sided. They go in like this. You turn the page, and then you see the other side. I put them in. I try to put what I think is the face, the best side down. And then I pull the strap. I fold them over. Wait, how far did I fold down? Yeah, I folded about like that. And then I put this guy on. And then I go like this. And then when I'm all said and done, I'll put a hole right there. So I'm going to set those off to the side. And I know it takes a while to get through them all, but it's fun for me. See this one? Little, I think they're pretty. I made them all different. They're all unique. There's little butterflies on this one. And the way they hang on the little pegboard is kind of cute too. They just kind of hang there. They look all prissy. I have them hanging next to my Prissy Dangles, which I think are adorable too. I'm only asking $2. But look at all the details that are involved. I mean, I got charms on them. There's a lot involved. So $2 is not really asking that much. It's not. Oh, this one girl bought like either 6 or 8 of them from me last time. She didn't leave much for anybody, did she? Come on. So this is the process I go through with just about anything that I make. It took me a while to figure out how I wanted to decorate, but isn't that pretty? Doesn't it look cute? I think it looks cute. And this one is just like this. I loved that one. I even gave it a little purple charm and everything. That was really pretty. But I think my daughter would prefer the pink. She's not a pink girl per se, but the journal that we're making for her has teals, pinks, and beige colors in them. I think the pink would go best with her journal. And if she doesn't like it, or she prefers something else, we'll make her one. We make her one. So how is everybody? They're just so unique. They're different. I sat at my dining room table and I watched, oh my gosh, old shows from way back when. I didn't really watch the TV per se, but I was listening to it. And I busted a move and I made all these yesterday. So after I get them bagged, I take my crocodile and I poke the holes in them. And then in a little while, I'll go and I'll print up exactly the amount of price tags that I need. And then I'll glue those on because I don't have any stickers. I don't. But the holes come first. Prices come second. And this, I know this is like no fun to you because you're not selling stuff. You might would rather have watched me make them, but I did make them. There is a video of me making them, and I will attach it to the back of this one if you're interested. But there's also people out there who are making their own little trinkets to sell at their craft fairs um, or inside little teeny boutiques, and you're looking for ways to bag your stuff up. Well, I bought my bags off of Amazon. There were several different sizes. They're called self closures inside a package, very inexpensive. And then I took a digital I liked. I have this as my main book, and then I have this for my business card. And then I printed up some things. I have my prices. I don't have my digital. I have these somewhere set aside. I can't remember where I put them. Look, that was already stapled. But anyhow, I have a theme. My colors are pink and white, and I prefer to stick with that. I want everything to be uniform. I like cohesive. But don't they look cute bagged up? They really do. They look even more finished when they have their little hole in them and their price tag on them. And I don't know why people would buy more than one. I don't. But if you got lots of books and lots of things that you read, you might want more than one. This one girl bought, I want to say 6. I don't know if it was 8. I think it was 6. And I was okay with her buying that many because the more she bought, the more money was in my pocket. But at the same time, it left my little shelf a bit bare, and I felt sorry for anybody who might want to come up and get some. So it was, look at that one. Isn't that cute? Isn't that cute? And it goes like this. This is the front, no? Yeah, that's the front. It don't matter. You can see both sides from the bag. That's the one thing I loved about it. You can see both sides from the bag. Get off of me. Okay. And I bought the little dangly things at Hobby Lobby. They had this massive ball of different ribbons and things, and I thought that's pretty. But they were perfect. There were so many different unique colors and designs, and I thought those are perfect for the dangles. They're perfect. It goes like this. Look at all them pretty dangles. I missed the little feather ones. I want to buy those some more. I want to try to find those. I missed those. I like those. They're my favorite. They're my favorite. Yeah, it's the little things. Even though people love my journals and they buy them like crazy, and I'm thankful for that, it's the little things that fill your shelves or your stands that draw your customers in. I mean, like, I sell 3 Prissy Dangles in a package for $6. And look how cute that is. Ooh, that one's got a little key on it. She might like that one better. No, I'm going to give her that one. If she wants a key, I'll get one and put it on there with it. So either way, I've made a couple little things. I make my Prissy Dangles. I make my hidden paper clips. And then I make I sell tabs. I cut out some whale tail tabs and put them in a package and sell those as well. Because some people, they want tabs for their pages, but they don't know how to make them. They don't have a machine, you know? Look at that one. Oh, it's so cute. Little pink heart. Yeah, I had fun making these. These are girly girlies. I appreciate you sitting around watching me make these. I really do. I feel like sometimes when we just sit and chat, it's like it's just cozy. I think I got 4 more. We'll do this big shiny eye. Yeah, I actually gave away 3 journals in the month of April. No, the last week of March and the first week of April. And they were my most expensive ones too. And I did that because I just sometimes feel this need to bless people. I don't do it for the attaboys. I just like to see. I want to bless. I just want people to be blessed. I really, really do. Uh-oh. Am I running out? No, I got 2 bags left. I got 2 of those left. I counted right. Yay! Okay, this one's pretty. Oop, get off of me, get off of me. And that one's pretty. Okay, so I have 2 left. Then it's crocodile time. And then I gotta go print up my more prices and then glue them on. It's fun. This is fun. It's not tedious. It's fun. I feel good about it. Last one, guys. Last one. And it's really pretty. It is. That was on the back. This one's on the front. It's really pretty. Look at all those pretty dangles. A friend of mine suggested that I make some bookmarks. And I thought about that. I might actually make some between now and Friday. And bring a handful of those with me. I have some bookmarks of the book that I wrote that I can bring. Last one. Yay! They're all pretty. Look how pretty they look. Don't they look pretty? Okay, so with that being said, now I got to get my crocodile. This is my daughter's. Look how pretty that one is. She's going to love it. That's the front. That's the back. It's how sparkly. I'll set that off to the side. I'm going to get my crocodile, poke the holes, print up the things, and hang them on their pegs. So with that being said, thank you guys so much for visiting, for watching, and for hanging out. Have a blessed day.